Okay, for negative and fractional exponents, you want to move the denominator or numerator, if it's negative, to become positive to the opposite part. So if it's a negative exponent, I'm going to move it to the denominator. If it's a negative exponent in the denominator, I'm going to move it to the numerator to become positive. So to do that, x squared is going to stay on top, 4 will stay on the bottom, and y squared is going to stay on the bottom. The only thing I'm moving is what has negative exponents. So y to the 5th will move to the bottom, and x to the 3rd, negative 3rd, will move to the top. When you have the same base, you should know you add the exponents. So x to the 2nd times x to the 3rd will give me x to the 5th. And then y to the 2nd, y to the 5th will give me 4y to the 7th. If I have a whole term raised to a negative exponent, I want to move that whole entire thing to the denominator to make it positive. And then I'm going to move y to the negative 3rd and y to the negative 4th up to the top. So 4 is still going to stay on the bottom because that doesn't have a negative exponent. X to the 3rd is moving to the top, y to the 4th moving to the top. But that whole entire term raised to the negative 2 is going to move to the bottom. And the only one that's changing is the negative 2nd for now. So now I want to raise every term inside there to the 2nd. Three squared is going to give me 9. X to the 4th squared is going to give me x to the 8th because you multiply power raised to a power. And y to the negative 1st to the 2nd will be negative 2nd. So now I want to move this term up to the top. Four times 9 is going to give me 36. X to the 8th. So if I combine like terms in the numerator and denominator, I have x to the 3rd, y to the 6th, divided by 36, divided by x to the 8th. Now if I simplify, x to the 3rd is going to cancel with x to the 8th, leaving me with 5 x's in the denominator. So I have y to the 6th, divided by 36, x to the 5th. And the last one, fractional exponents means power over root. So I want to simplify what's inside the parentheses first. So y to the negative 5th divided by y to the negative 11th. I'm going to subtract my exponents. So negative 5 minus a negative 11 would be negative 5 plus 11. So I'd have y to the 6th raised to the 1/3. And the power raised to power you multiply. So I'd have y to the 6 over 3, which is going to reduce down to y to the 2nd.